Here are 7 random things about Japan you probably didn't know about. The first is garbage separation. Now, this has definitely been spoken about on social media, but what I haven't heard too much about is how much it depends on where you're living. Where I used to live, it was super strict, certain days for certain things, but where I currently live, it is so lax. I was so surprised when I got here. So if you're moving to Japan, keep this in mind because it might not always be as strict as what it seems like on social media. The second one is always having your hanko with you. Your hanko is your personalized seal that you use for all official documentation. I will say this system is very slowly being phased out in Japan. However, it is still important that if you live here, you always have it with you because a regular signature won't always suffice. Number 3, being able to leave your stuff at tables in Japan is something that was really difficult to get used to at first. In North America, you don't tend to leave anything at the table, even if it's not that valuable. However, in Japan, it is more customary to actually go and get your seat, leave your stuff there, and then go and order at cafes or restaurants. So keep this in mind if you're visiting Japan or even if you're living here, that this culture is a little bit different. On the topic of restaurants, walk-in culture is less of a thing here and you will more than likely have to make a reservation. While it isn't the case for all places, I do highly recommend looking at the restaurants you want to go to in advance, checking Google Maps and or Table Log, which is a Japanese app used by Japanese locals to make a reservation. Something that still gets me to this day is how expensive it is to buy fruit here. I've seen grapes, melons, berries for like $10. So if you're living in Japan or even if you're visiting, buy seasonally and buy locally. Number 6, going to sports games in Japan is not nearly as expensive as in North America. And one of the biggest surprises for me was you're able to bring in your own food. So a lot of the times people will go to the convenience store or the grocery store before the game, bring it in and enjoy it as they're watching. And last but certainly not least, there are so many point cards in Japan. And when I first got here, I was a bit overwhelmed by the whole system, but then I soon realized that for a lot of the cards, 1 point is equivalent to 1 yen. So if you accumulate a lot of points, you can get so much money off and it's so convenient. For more daily Japan content, follow me, Princess Power, for more. Bye!